congratulations to Drake. I think they've represented very well. We had a tough time both games against them. They battled. They made adjustments. They really made Miranda work. I think she can testify to that. Their hitters just scrappy. I think he's doing a wonderful job. Coach Calvert is doing a great job with that club, and it's hard to come out and play in a different place and in the environment that we've created here, and that's what we've worked out hard at doing. To our team, we persevered through a lot of tough situations, and that's what you need to do to win a championship. Obviously, you can get caught up in the emotions of some of the calls and stuff, and I don't think I've seen in game there's been so many close calls, and I'm not sure if you got them right or wrong, but sometimes you can let that affect you, and to our credit, we didn't. And so I thought we did a great job there. I want to thank all the organizing committee, our athletic director, Rob Mullins, Lisa Peterson, and everyone else that's involved in running this tournament. Like I said, I think it's world-class, but I could be one-sided on that one. I think we do a great job here and very professional. Safe travels to the teams that are returning back home. I know it's tough, especially for the seniors, and nobody wants to give up and have your last game with such a group that you spent 4 years with. And I know our last game, I'm not looking forward to that one either. But for now, we get to move on, and we get to sit back tomorrow, and we get to watch the next team to come here and play at Jane Sanders Stadium. So thank you.
Coach said they made you work. How did you feel about your stuff today? And they got runners in scoring position. I think they were 0-8 runners in scoring position. What was the process of really bearing down? Did your mindset change at all in those situations?
They really capitalized on my mistakes, and when runners get in scoring position, you just have to come up with big pitches and really focus on hitting your spots and spinning the ball harder. And my defense had my back the whole time, so they made it easy to get out of those situations.
Coach, for the first time in your 9 years, your team went the entire regional without allowing a run. What does that say about you?
They're good. I think I've said it before. I've never lost a shutout, and we came close. That's for sure. But we have 3 special pitchers on this staff, and I was very close to bringing Maggie in to close it out. I think she's ready to come in, and it was very close. I think she would have matched up pretty well. But Miranda wanted the ball. She wanted to stay out there, and I looked for that, and it was in her eyes. She wanted it. She wanted to stay out there, and she wanted to finish the thing. And so I'm real proud that she did.
When they bring that right fielder in for 5 minutes, they're stopping a slapper like Alexis Mack. I mean, are you telling her to try and place her hits there, or is really the goal just kind of make sure it gets out of that infield?
Yeah, well, what they're trying to do is take you out of your game plan. And we did a couple of swing aways yesterday just to see what could happen. But they're going to work her outside, so it's going to be very hard to pull that ball over there. So really, she's just got to focus on what she does. And if she hits it high in the ground, no one's going to get her. I don't know how many people they're putting in the infield. But we did notice that the outfield was a little bit deeper, and so she was able to pop one over the top. And I thought she did a really good job of controlling that. In some situations this year, I've pinch hit for her. But I just had a gut feeling that she was going to come through because she can hit that rise ball when she really gets on top of it.
Are those adjustments that you're making with her before she heads to the plate, or is that adjustments that she's making while she's out there?
Well, we have a game plan before we actually get out to the field, what they're going to do in situations. But we did have a timeout at the plate, and we told her, hey, we need to look, what do you feel comfortable in doing right now? So I asked her what she feels comfortable in doing because there's no point in me wanting her to do something she's not comfortable. So she felt comfortable and said, hey, let's go for the high chop. And then we noticed the outfield was really deep. We said, hey, pop it over the top. And that's what she did.
When was it like catching 2 wins for Miranda where she's got a lot of strikeouts, and then also, getting within and out of a perfect game for Class? What was it like this whole weekend?
That was her call. No, I didn't calls. No.
I'm extremely fortunate to get to catch these 2 this weekend and these 3 in general in my career, and they've made this weekend so fun for me. My whole senior year has been just such a joy, and hearing that they didn't let up a run is so cool to me. I just think that is just the most awesome, fun statistic to hear. So they're some tough cookies in the circle, and I'm really proud of them for the work that they've put in. And like Coach said, Miranda had it in her eyes today. He asked me my opinion, and I said, no, Miranda wants it. She wants to be out there, and he's always looking for that. So I'm really proud of them, and they deserve all the successes that they've earned.
I was going to ask Brett about Nicole Newman, their pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
She came in with second lowest ERA in the country. But what was it about her that made her tough, and how did you guys kind of get together and solve her for the 3 runs that you got today?
She's a really good pitcher. She spins the ball and she has some zip when she wanted to. So, just basically getting on top and driving balls through. I think our team, for the most part, did a good job. When we buckled down and focused really hard on it, there were times where we got lazy with it and we were popping up, and then when we committed to making our outs on the ground, that was when we had that big inning. But that girl could pitch in the pack for sure. So I give a lot of credit to her. She shut me down. So she's awesome. She was good. I'm really happy for her.
Gus on the right, and then Ashley.
You guys were 9 of your 12 runs. I think that's the 5th inning. More of this one. What is it about the 5th inning this week that's just pretty great bats?
For some reason, our team just likes locking down at the end, and last year it was the 7th inning, so it's nice to hear that we've bumped it up to the 5th inning. But yeah, I think just in those moments, it's when we start to focus really hard, especially when good teams are keeping us tight in the ball game. It's time for us to buckle our seatbelts and go to work. So I think I'm happy, like I said, that it's not the 7th.
Ashley on the left.
Coach, can you speak a little bit about the impact that your underclassmen, your freshman and sophomore class have had so far in this postseason play?
Well, yeah, definitely. Obviously, with Miri Akopo and just doing a great job. They're just putting a lot of pressure on the upperclassmen. They're fighting for battles. They want to get in there. There's another one, Shea Bowden, that didn't get any time. She's working her tail off too, and that's what you need. You keep tuning people over. Next year we're going to lose a great senior class, and that next class has to be ready to go. Sometimes they don't get as much playing time as they want, like Lauren Burke. I mean, I remember, Gwen, how much did you play your freshman year? Everyone thought I was crazy, right? No, seriously, everyone thought I was crazy. He had this great numbers, home runs, everything. Why is she not playing more? Where am I going to put her? There's that's a great problem to have, right? And that's what we try to build, is to have depth in our squad. And I think there's definitely some people pushing for more playing time. I'm excited because that means the future looks good for us as well, especially with a young pitching class. We have a junior and 2 sophomores, so it looks good for us.
Did you have a sense Maggie was getting warm, and can you share what you're able to share from the mound visit in the 6th inning?
No, Coach just said, I'm going to bring Maggie in. And I said, I think I said, no, it's okay.
She said, no, I got this.
No, I got this. So if Maggie came in, she was going to shut them down. But no, you just have to buckle down. And he was right. They were starting to put the ball in play more, and I wasn't executing my pitches as well as I could have. So it just gave me a sense that, I need to buckle down.
Did you feel like you had to talk your way into staying into the game?
No, I wanted to be in the game. I didn't need to talk my way into it, but I don't know. It's a question
It was 3 words. I got this. I said, okay, show me then. So it was Missouri State. Show me.
Jerry on the left.
Okay, the magic 5th inning, 2 runners on, nobody out. Shannon Rhodes is up. Were you thinking of Lauren?
I was, but one thing people don't know about Lauren, she's not a very good bunter. So, and we needed a bunt, so I thought I'll roll the dice with Shannon, and she got it down. She did a good job. And again, I asked her the question, can you bunt? Do you want this? This is what we got to do. And I get that confirmation. I look in their eyes, and they give it to me. And if I see some doubt, I'll make a move. But they know what's needed. We talk about it all the time. It's execution. The game becomes somewhat, it's not simple, but the execution, the play is in front of you. The game tells you to bunt there, get the run of the 3, and then anything can happen. And fortunately, it happened well for us.
Over here on the right.
Coach, if I got my numbers right, you guys are 27-0 in your tenure here in NCAA regionals. What is it about this tournament? Is it the quick turnarounds? Is it the preparation, the mentality of the team? What goes into being so dominant in regionals?
That's a good question, but I think I'm fortunate to have some really good teams and great pitches. Obviously, when you get into these championship games, pitchings take over. You look at the Major League Baseball. It's the same thing. You get postseason, your pitching's got to step up. And I've been fortunate to have some great pitchers through this program. Our defense gets better each time we go out there, and then we just got to find ways to score runs. So, that's part of the secret. And then they believe. I think they feed off some of the intensity that I have, because I get pretty intense.
You? No.
With them. But they know, if we got to compete. We can't let down. All these teams want to come in and beat us, and so we got to be ready for the challenge. And I think that's part of it. Do we step up or we back off? And I think you know the answer to that one.
Gus on the right.
She did blow my stop sign. But, you know, that's being aggressive, so it's okay. I thought it got to the outfielder pretty quick, and, you know, Max quick. She never gets held up by me. She knows, and so I think she kind of thought, oh, I'm supposed to stop, and she kept going. But, you know, it happens, but, you know, fortunately it didn't cost us.
I forget what inning it was, but they had that sacrifice bunt, and you made that incredible catch. Between you two. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, no, you know, Jenna had just said, you know, you got me, I'm up, you got me hard. So, you know, like, it was a hard bunt, and I thought about that, and then I just was like, can't drop, you just got to get it. So yeah, I don't really know, you know, it just, your adrenaline's pumping, and it takes over, and yeah.
That was awesome. It better be on Sports Center Top 10.
Yeah, that's what I told Gwen. I said, if I'm not in Sports Center Top 10, I'm going to be really upset.
Due to the circumstances of BYU being here in the rain out in Kentucky, you're going to have like 48 hours before you know who you're playing. What's that going to be like?
Good. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, obviously, you know, we're going to take tomorrow off and just relax and watch the other teams play. We'll look at what day we're going to play. I imagine it's probably going to be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series now with those rain out, but we don't know. I mean, that's up to them to decide. We'll play whenever we're ready. But, you know, again, we're fortunate to be at home and not have to travel. And it's, you know, whoever comes through that. There's always been some upsets, right? I mean, out there. This is what happens in the postseason. Nothing's guaranteed. And, you know, so we'll sit back and watch.
Anything else? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.